Senator, I'm listing the roles that you're going to be speaking in. If this is granted, you'll be speaking as though you're Senator Clark. You are going to defend Senator Clark. You are going to speak against the recommendation, but the additional twist of this is you're going to speak as a senator who did exactly what Senator Flowers did that resulted in Senator Clark filing charges against her, but not you. That's a pretty complicated scenario. Do you think you can navigate through all that, given all four of those things?
Absolutely, and I think that is critical to the reason why I reached out to Senator Garner. I would argue viciously that I did not violate the Senate ethics rules, as this body decided. Senator Flowers did the same thing in her response, which I read in full. I agree with a lot of her points, and I agree with a lot of what Senator Clark put together as well. The issue I have, and the reason why I think this is important, is because if we're going to allow a process where a senator brings a good faith argument, where there's tangible results that result in public good, where he was honest and forthright with the information, and that we found that the rules weren't followed correctly, and that this body is going to sever them from this Senate body, that is a chilling effect and a precedent I could not stand by. I don't have much time left in the Senate, but I could imagine being in Senator Clark's position very easily for multiple reasons and finding myself being treated the same way. That is what made me stand up and defend Senator Clark.
Senator Dismayne, you're recognized.
Thank you. Just a couple of questions to make sure I understand this. Mimics a little bit about Senator Hammer. So if you are, essentially, you're taking the role of Senator Clark today. Of course, you're probably not on the punitive side if there is one levy. But, so there's going to be at a point here where we're going to do, we're going to accept this motion and then we'll begin debating the actual motion. We're not there yet. This is just gathering information and background. Do you expect that you're going to be speaking against the motion or for the motion at that time?
It depends on what this body does, right?
Okay. If we allow you to be Senator Clark today.
I'm not being Senator Clark, that's a distinction. I'm standing in his place.
But that's what you're asking to be in today.
Attorneys aren't their clients.
You're not an attorney for Senator Clark.
But I'm speaking in general.
If you were, then you wouldn't be allowed to be doing what you're doing right now per rules. But my point would be, what I would like an acknowledgement from, because this weighs in on my decision, do you plan on speaking against the motion shortly? So assuming yet another role. So you were a questioner just a minute ago as a member of the jury, whatever you want to call ourselves. And now you're going to come down and you're going to be some quasi-attorney, but not attorney for Senator Clark. And then you're going to turn around and are you going to speak against the motion, or can we anticipate you to be like Senator Clark in that nature and not be a part of the back and forth on the for and against?
I appreciate you bringing up this being a quasi-judicial thing. Just as Senator Hammer is both prosecutor, jury, and a senator as well, and holds those dual roles, there's multiple people in here who hold different hats. I think you can acknowledge that. What I will do is, if this is defeated, I will make my comments I would have made during the motion at the end. Just that second.
I will not need to make them,
I will not have, please don't interrupt me, sir. I want to have the opportunity to question witnesses, which I think that information is key, but I will make my presentation during that motion. If this body allows me to proceed forward in this, I will not have anything to say unless something major happens.
And then my follow-up will be quick.
Yes, sir.
How long do you anticipate you'll need for your presentation?
The first part will be very, very quickly. I am intentionally not spending a lot of time on that part.
On the presentation?
On the presentation, it will be more about the witnesses back and forth. And I can show you my sheets. They're roughly
part of his hour.
I'm sorry, let him answer. Senator Garner, continue on.
I can show you my sheets and I discussed with staff. My question is a page and a half or page or half a page for each witness. Unless the body board has questions, I don't anticipate them taking 5 or 10 minutes to piece it that. And then in my closing statement, I was going to ask for a little leeway to require 15 minutes. I was going to go into more detail there to kind of save, not filibuster or plow the same ground in the first hour, if that makes sense.
Senator Dismayne, you have another follow-up.
Well, I do not understand that. So my understanding was the presentation, the questions, the witnesses by this individual would be one and the same. And so you're going to be less than an hour for your presentation, question of witnesses, and your closing.
I will stand up here and give a presentation that I deem to help Senator Clark, and then I'll step away and we'll go through the witnesses as per the procedures we put in place, and then there will be a closing statement in 15 minutes, which I'll speak as well.
Anything else? Senator Urban, you're next.